it's a time of year when we get a lot of people calling us kind of at the end of the summer, where maybe at the beginning of the summer they called a different real estate agent. They called their friend or their family member or their cousin that has a license, and things didn't work out, and now it's nearing the end of the summer, and they're upset. They've kind of changed and said, all right, we gave you a few months, you didn't get the job done, and now the pressure is on for us to sell our house before school starts, and so it seems like every year around this time, late July, early August, we get a flurry of customers who kind of have that heat and that pressure on them. We welcome that. We want those opportunities. We want to help you accomplish your real estate goals and get the home sold, and there's some unique things this time of year that you have to pay attention to. And one of the challenges we have right now, when you're marketing a home, and especially marketing the home after someone else has marketed it. So we have to take a step back when someone else has put the property out on the market, maybe not put the property out on the market the way we would have. So maybe the photos aren't as crisp as we'd like, or there's no drone photos, or there's no video, or whatever it may be. We reevaluate the marketing in the home and say, okay, what needs to be done differently? And so this time of year, the challenge that gets presented is it's raining every single day. And I mean, we hit the rainy season where it does that, and I can't tell you how often we look at the marketing of a home prior to us marketing it, and the photos were off. There was something about the photos, whether they were, not taken in good light, whether they were taken with you could tell they were taken with an iPhone and not professionally, or the property would clearly look great if you had some elevated drone photos, or the angles were bad, or just in general, a lot of time the photos and then the video itself is off. And so, when there is this kind of time crunch, the customer, they want the home on the market because they now have this pressure. They have a limited amount of time. And they come to us because we do these guarantees, because we will buy the home if it doesn't sell, because we will make immediate cash offers, all these unique things that we do. But they come to us with this pressure, and we really want to do a great job for them, but our hands are tied to some extent if we really want to do the best job possible, especially when it comes to getting the photos. Because if it's raining every day, we're selling a lifestyle here in Tampa Bay. You've got a lot of people moving from out of the area. They want to see sunshine and rainbows in those photos. They don't want to see dreary, cloudy, rainy. And if it rains, 5-6 days in a row, we've had customers say, well, just take the photos and put it on the market. Well, the goal for us isn't putting it on the market. The goal for us is getting it sold. And so I would tell anyone out there that's kind of, whether they're talking to us or whether they're talking to a different agency about, getting the home on the market, getting it on the market quickly, the debate becomes, do you want it done right, or do you just want it done? If you want it done right, let us, you're going to have some patience when it's raining every day, because we can't recreate sunny skies. I mean, Photoshop can do some things, but it can't do everything, and so, we have to be really cautious about that. And this time of year, we get some customers that just get really bent out of shape when, 5 or 6 days of delays happen for their home getting on the market because they have this pressure to get it sold. But we want to, we view the listing as like our marketing material. If we don't do a great job on that, you're not going to get calls on the house. It's not going to move. You're not going to get activity. It's not going to get showings, and ultimately, it's going to end up not selling. And so, if you did go through another agency and you didn't get it done, and now the pressure's on, maybe next time go to the right agency the first time. Then you don't have to do a do-over. But the reality is have some patience with an agent that wants to do it the right way. If we're focused on getting the best photos we possibly can, and rain keeps coming and raining on our parade, so to speak, then we can't properly get the best photos to market the home to get it sold and get you the most money possible in the quickest time frame. Nothing's worse than putting a bad first impression out there. And realistically, you already did put a bad first impression out because you put it on the market with an inferior agent that didn't do a good job marketing it. Now we have to fix all that. So it's even more important for us to have everything, all the I's dotted, T's crossed, and just the marketing really on point. And this time of year, it seems like late July, early August every year, we have a rush of customers that want it on the market immediately. We'll just use the old photos, or just take some and then take some others a few weeks later. And it's like, well, then you're losing that first chance at a customer. They're going to look and they're going to see a dreary, cloudy, rainy photo, and they're not going to be interested.
You don't get a second chance for a first impression.
Yeah, right. And I think so you have to have some patience with that. So if you're hiring an agent right now and you get maybe frustrated because it isn't on the market as quickly as you'd like, forget about getting it on the market. The goal is getting it sold. If an extra week to get it on the market the right way leads to it getting sold, then you didn't lose anything. If you slop it up on the market with bad photos and you rush the agent, you don't let them do the right job the way that they do it, you know, you're putting a poor marketed product out there, and then ultimately it's going to end up not selling at all, or it's going to take even longer than the 1 week delay that you're worried about. So letting the agent who's a marketing expert, that's what we are, you know, we're marketing experts. So letting us use our marketing savvy to put it, you know, put our best foot forward, have the photos looking incredible, have the photos looking, the video looking great, and you know, put out the best impression we can, because otherwise, what are you paying an agent to do? You know, you're paying an agent to market the home, and then you're asking an agent to not market the home the way that they know it's going to be best marketed. So, you know, just like any other business, and I'm sure, Jamie, you deal with this too, people want to tell you how to be a judge. You know, we're going to have people tell us how to be a real estate agent. We sold thousands of homes for a reason, and we know what to do. Sometimes the customer needs to allow that to happen. And it's not just in my business. Friends of mine that are agents in the market, agents in other areas, they deal with the same thing at this time of year too. People get frustrated, they're rushed. They already missed out on 3 months of the summer not getting the home sold, and now the heat is on, and they want to get it done before, you know, this time. And they go to a new agency, and then they put all the pressure on the new agency to perform. And again, the pressure is welcome. The difference is allowing us to control what we can control. We want to sell it, but we can't fix, if it's raining 3 days in a row when we go out to take photos, we don't want to take the photos. It's not going to do you any good.
It rains a lot more than 3 days in a row.
Exactly.
It's always raining.
Yeah, and it's not going to do you any good, because we're going to put the home up on there, and then people are going to look at it online, and they're just going to click next. I mean, we know the stats. We've done the analytic studies. We know how often people click next on that first photo. If they click next on that first photo, you're probably not getting them back. And if that first photo isn't compelling, you just lost an opportunity to sell your house because you wanted to throw it on the market instead of doing it the right way. So hopefully those tips are helpful for you to get your home sold the right way this time of year in Tampa Bay. And we'll be back here on the Duncan Duo Show, wrap up with our last segment with Judge Jamie Moody, or soon to be Judge Jamie. I'm forecasting, I'm predicting, right. I'm making a prediction. And Richard Vasquez with Artisan Insurance. After a quick break here on 970 WFLA.